And if you ask the CEO, he says, today, they're number 2 toy company in the world. They're really profitable and successful. And not only because of that, but also because of that. If you ask him, he would say, well, there are 2 reasons. One is that we basically did the hygiene on the company, and we now have cost control, and we know where we're making money, and all that you can learn in an MBA. So that was one thing. And the other thing was that now we understand why kids play. Hierarchy, mastery, and challenges. And we can put that into everything we do. Okay, so that's the story about how to do that. And in this book, we say there is a generic method behind this that any company could learn, any company can do if you do it right. If you start by framing your question as a phenomenon, then you dig into how people really are, how they really live, and get a thick understanding of that. Then you find the patterns in that and say, what are the interesting patterns? Then you say, what are the consequences for our business? And then you frame that as an idea that can create impact for your business. That's basically the simple way of doing it. It's really simple to say. It's not so easy to do, but it is simple to say. Because I just did it. Yeah. Okay. So really what we are saying is we think that in an age of a lot of big data and a lot of rational thinking, there is a need also for getting a little bit of humanity into business again. And there is a science of understanding people. It's called human science, anthropology, social science, political science, parts of economics, literature, linguistics, that has 100 to 200 years tradition of understanding people. And all they're really saying is there is something about us that's not on the surface, that can only be discovered if we kind of reveal it. And I think that one of the most emotional moments for me when I wrote this book was when I was listening to a song. I write and listen to songs at the same time. And there was this song by Tom Waits, which is called San Diego Serenade. And he sings about how he never saw the morning until he stayed up all night. And I can remember that from when I was a teenager, the first time I went out to a party and came home, and the birds were singing. It was in the summer, and I could just feel the sensation of what a morning really is. I never saw that before, and that's what he's singing about. He sings about, I never saw the sunshine until you turned out the light. He says, I never saw my home time until I stayed away too long. And then he's saying, I never heard a melody until I needed a song. And that's the very simple message that we have for you guys, that there is a way to get both the top layers of our experience as humans, but also get to the deeper layers, and both are needed in the future.